It's Friday, time for another weekly update. As you've probably heard, Knox County is receiving about $92.3 million in federal funding from the American Rescue Plan. Now, there are two things to remember about this money, however. One is that the guidelines for how the money can be used are not yet finalized. We have an idea, but no final guidance as of yet. One of the big emphasis is on water, sewer, and stormwater infrastructure. And that's where we're looking to use the bulk of the money, working with the county's utility districts. The other thing to keep in mind is that this money isn't free. Yes, it will help Knox County do some things that we otherwise probably couldn't because of fiscal constraints, but it is never good when the federal government literally prints money to pay the bills, which is what is now happening. The result is higher rates of inflation and economic instability. So we will do our very best to ensure that we use this money in ways that will help our community the most within the constraints allowed by the Treasury Department. We believe that we can best accomplish this by investing in improving infrastructure. There's another issue that a lot of folks have asked me about recently: the movement of migrant children to and through Knox County. In May, a plane dropped off 2 busloads of unaccompanied minors at McGee-Tyson Airport. These children were moved mostly out of state to the north and south, and we don't believe any of the children remained in our area. Since January, we know that 88 minors seeking asylum have been placed with a sponsor, be that a foster family, group home, or family member. This number is pretty consistent with previous years. We should keep in mind that shelters for unaccompanied minors are licensed by the state and funded via federal grants, and a certain degree of anonymity is intentional due to the fact that we are dealing with minors. There was a disturbing incident on May 31st during an unannounced DCS site visit at a Chattanooga facility that houses migrant children. A child reported to DCS that he had witnessed sexual abuse at the facility. Several other cases were also reported. An employee of the facility was charged with sexual battery. The facility has since been closed, and its over 40 tenants relocated elsewhere. But what bothers me the most about this issue is the lack of transparency from the feds. In late 2019, President Trump gave state and local governments the option of resettling refugees in their communities. Knox County opted in, which is something that we've been doing since 1982. In making that decision, I felt that the process was very transparent, controlled, and locals were given the opportunity to provide input. We were talking about a limited number of people, usually around 100 per year, who had been vetted by multiple federal agencies and gone through a legal immigration process. Most of the folks coming to Knox County were Catholics from Africa escaping religious persecution, and there was a network set up to support them as they successfully assimilated into our community. I have not been consulted or advised about any changes that the Biden administration has made to the program. My office has heard nothing. We have spoken with Congressman Burchett and Senator Hagerty. They are very concerned, but they also have been kept in the dark about what's going on. I would hope that the State Department understands the importance of local governments when resettling refugees. In the end, it is our local communities that are impacted, but we cannot do our jobs if no one is talking to us. On a lighter note, the second Saturday concert series continues this Saturday with Wild Blue Yonder playing at the Cove and JD taking the stage at Clayton Park. The free concerts are held from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Medic Regional Blood Center is working hard to stabilize blood inventory for our region. Please consider finding a drive to donate today. You could save a life. This week's Eat and Greet was at Craven Wings on North Shore. Next Wednesday, I'll be at Sticky Rice on Jack Dance Street at 11:30 a.m. Until next Friday, I hope everyone has a great week.